The Speed Triple 1200 RR, Triumph's naked roadster retro fairing single mounted headlight and clip-ons? Wait, what? Okay. It's a Speed Triple with a fairing and some clip-ons. But that's not a bad thing, right? Why don't we go and have a closer look at it? The engine in the RR is 1160cc inline 3 at 178 horsepower and 125 newton meters of torque. And this engine has a really nice spread of power, fantastic at road speeds, and really easy to get along with. There's a 6-speed gearbox with a slip assist clutch, and with the electronically assisted quick shifter that was super smooth, I found myself only really using the clutch when moving off from a standing start. There's 43mm Öhlins upside down forks at the front and a single Öhlins monoshock at the rear. And the suspension is semi-active at both ends, so it's constantly adjusting and adapting to the road conditions. And it didn't miss a beat, giving me a really plush ride throughout. The Brembos worked really well, with twin 320mm discs up front and a single 220mm disc at the rear, giving me confidence with plenty of bite and feel through the levers. Now the sound of the bike is pure Speed Triple, but perhaps an aftermarket can would probably release just a few more decibels to one's ear. So what I've got here today is the Triumph Speed Triple 1200 RR. Most people say it's just a Speed Triple RS with a fairing and some clip-ons. Primarily that's what it is. It has the same power and torque figures as the Triumph Speed Triple RS, the naked version. But with this bike, I guess Triumph decided to sort of go towards a bit more of a sport bike look, using the same platform as the Speed Triple. So this bike is a demo and it's currently for sale at $28,990. And they've said to me that if you're interested and you go in and you mention this video or you mention FrankTriple Moto, they will take some more off the price and bring it down to around $28.5. So if you're interested in this bike, go in and see the guys at City Coast and mention FrankTriple Moto, and they'll knock some more off the total price that it's currently listed for at the moment. Obviously with its sporty stance, it's a lot more aggressive. It still has that wonderful characteristics of a Speed Triple though. That's one thing I really like about it. A really nice long sleek design, really small, nice and tidy tail end. The passenger pegs and that little pad comes off for a passenger. I don't really know how comfortable they would be. It doesn't seem like they would have a lot of room, but that's the thing with modern sort of sports bikes or naked bikes. Not necessarily designed for two-up fun riding, but you know, it's not impossible. Beautiful Öhlins suspension, front and rear. Quick shifter that was super smooth, that worked really well. All electronically controlled, even the suspension. It's semi-active, so it will adjust to the riding conditions, the rider, and of course the road. It's got some really nice carbon fibre accents. Here it runs along the tank. Of course the radiator shrouds. And the front fender, the front mudguard. There's also some nice accents just under the front of this fairing on both sides. Really, really nice. You can see the electronic semi-active suspension through the front there. Nice 5-inch colourful TFT dash, which you can connect with your phone through the My Triumph app. Really nice controls, easy to use. Such a really, really nice colour in this red hopper storm grey colour. And the right set of hands, I think this would be actually pretty cool to take out on the track. Okay, let's suit up, slide the helmet on, and let's keep riding. There's LED lights all around and a 5-inch full colour TFT display, keeping you up to date with plenty of information. There's 5 ride modes with rain, road, sport, track and rider. Other features include optimised cornering ABS, switchable optimised traction control, wheelie control and cruise control. Also, keyless ignition and self-cancelling indicators. Now, ergonomically this bike is a full stretch to the bars, there's no doubt about it. But you wouldn't really buy this bike if you were planning to do long days in the saddle. Now, that's not to say you can't do it, you're just going to know about it when you pull up and you get on. So, where does the FrankTriple 1200RR sit? Well, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it has the manners of a proven naked roadster, with the better road-focused suspension, coupled with a retrofitted fairing and an overall sports bike stance. I guess that's why I've dubbed it the gentleman's racer. A motorcycle with an acquired taste. But still a very capable motorcycle that looks great and that's loads of fun. So motorheads, that was just my thoughts on the FrankTriple 1200RR. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. As always, I'd be so interested to hear what you think, so please leave a comment. Thank you to City Coast Motorcycles for allowing me to take the bike out and film this video. Also guys, don't forget, if you are interested in this bike, go down and see City Coast Motorcycles and mention FrankTriple and you can pick this bad boy up for around $28,500. All information and links will be in the description. So, thanks for watching Motorheads. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.